Hey everyone! So I'm back, finally with a real video this time, one that actually has a topic and one that I've actually prepared for, so that's good. If you haven't read the title of this video already, then I shall tell you that this video is about nostalgia. I'm a little bit of a nostalgia junkie at times when it comes to like childhood TV shows and video games and pictures and old schoolwork and all that type of stuff. So I thought I'd share some of that with you guys today. Starting with, of course, the wonderful television show depicted on my shirt right here. So Power Rangers was pretty much the defining show of my childhood. From the ages of 7 to 12, I was obsessed, like maybe even a bit beyond obsessed. And recently I've been getting into the nostalgia of it, as you can see by the shirt, which I just got a couple weeks ago at the CNE. And then we have the sound that my cell phone makes when I get a text message. Hopefully you can hear it. Very nerdy. And then we have a really cool thing that I recently found again. When I was at my mom's a few months ago, I was going through a box of her stuff that was my stuff, like old pictures of me, and had some of my report cards in it and stuff. And then I found this. This is the ticket stub from when I went to see Power Rangers live at the Skydome in Toronto on February 9th, 1995. If you guys can read that, hopefully you can. And I thought that was so cool. I had no idea that she kept that. Also, while we're still on the topic of Power Rangers, I dug this out of storage. This was one of the Zord toys that I had from when I was a kid, and still have. I actually have a lot more. This was the most accessible one, the Ninja Megazord. Like I said, obsessed. But anyway, moving on. Had to show this, my favorite animated movie of all time, The Brave Little Toaster. I do have it on DVD, but I thought I'd show you guys my VHS tape of it, which I don't know if you can tell, the box is pretty damaged because I've had it since I was like 4 years old. Even, I don't know if you can tell, it even has my name written on it. My mom wrote my name on there, and because I brought it to school one day for the class to watch. I think it was in grade 1. That was fun. And of course I could go on about all kinds of movies that I'm nostalgic of, that make me nostalgic about my childhood, but that would take forever. So I'm not gonna do that. Move on to a few video game stuff right now, starting with Zelda, Link to the Past. This is the Game Boy Advance cartridge. I would show you the Super Nintendo cartridge, which is at my dad's right now, so I can't show it to you. Other things with video games, we have, of course, Mega Man stuff. These are the GameCube games of the Anniversary Collection and the Mega Man X Collection. And then, of course, Final Fantasy VIII and the soundtrack to it. And again, just like with TV shows and movies, I could go on and on with video games, but I don't want this video to be 15 minutes long, so next, we've got some of my school memories. Probably think I'm a bit of a hoarder when you see some of this stuff that I've kept over the years, but that's okay. This, I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. It's a drawing I did, I think, in grade 2 maybe. I believe it's of the Sleepy Hollow story and the Headless Horseman. And there's one of my journal books from school. I think this one is from grade 3. You can see my lovely writing in it. I have my duck book from grade 1. And when I was in grade 1, my class got a bunch of duck eggs and an incubator, and we actually hatched them over I think it was like 8 weeks or something. And we actually got to keep the ducks as a class, and during the course we had to take the course of them. We had to write notes about the ducks and the eggs, like how they were developing. I don't know if you can see my writing there again because I need a new camera. I love how I dotted my eyes. You can see that those giant scribbles are the dots on my eyes. And then when it was all at the end of it, we have a picture of me holding a duck. Then there was this one, which I think is from grade 2. It's my reading journal, where we would read books and we'd have to write little blurbs about it and draw a picture of the book. And you can see this one is about the very busy spider. And here's a great one, a picture of that's supposed to be the greedy python there. Sorry if you can't see any of this stuff. This is really old. This is the notebook that my teachers wrote to my mom when I was in daycare. It even has the date September 8th, 1989. So I was like I was not even 4 years old at that point. I was only 3. And this is a note that my teacher wrote to my mom. And it was funny going through this and just hearing about stuff that I did when I was 4 years old. Apparently I used to bite other kids in the class, which is very weird. And I didn't like to eat anything at lunchtime. And so there's notes that my mom had to write about what I like to eat. So yeah, that was fun to find again. Then we got this cool little thing that I did in grade 10. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship. It has all these little chapter summaries and that was kind of amusing. My timetable here from grade 10 and it's laminated. Ooh, this one was cool. This is one of my science tests from grade 9 and I got 37 out of 40 on it. And the teacher even wrote on the side there that I had the highest mark in the class on this test. Oh, and here's a fun thing. This is a book that me and a friend of mine did for our communication technology class in grade 10, where we had to pick a topic and we had to make a children's book. We did one about photography, and it had to be we had to do interactive things, and we had to design the pictures. And here this page has a very pathetic sliding person. On it. We did the story about the seven wonders of the world, and this guy was going around taking pictures about it. There's him in his dark room. This is supposed to be the CN Tower. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff, but I don't, like I said before, with all the TV shows and stuff, that I don't want this getting too long. So I better stop there. I could go on and on again with the pictures. I could go on with all of this stuff. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Now I know this is probably too early for me to be asking something like this, but if you want, you could post a video response or some comments about stuff that you guys are nostalgic about. That would be amazing. But yeah, so hopefully this was better than my last 2 videos, and hopefully I'll have some more. Anyway, thanks, bye!